40 nautical miles, gloomy weather, and 2 new boat owners preparing to cross the Chesapeake Bay on their maiden voyage. We're Kevin, Taylor, Wyatt, and Logan, a family of 4 who just transitioned from van life to boat life after purchasing our new-to-us Navigator 4800. We just wrapped up our yacht training in Cape Charles, Virginia, and 3 days ago we had 0 experience handling a boat over 26 feet, and Taylor never actually captained a boat prior to our yacht training. But now that training's over, we have to rip off the band-aid and put the lessons learned into practice. 40 nautical miles might be a bit long for our first trip on our own, but we're excited for this journey and looking forward to putting our new skills to the test.
Training's over.
Training is officially over.
It's all on us now.
And we have a 4-hour journey home, 4.5, almost 5, depending on how fast we go.
Probably 5.
If we lower our speed a little bit, it's going to be 5. We nervous or excited?
Oh, we're fine for the bay and the fact that you're docking.
And yeah, so we have one dock to do.
I'm
when we get
good at
back
my
to our
lines,
marina.
so.
But we're crossing the bay. The weather is good. We feel confident. We got this. We got our practice in.
Yeah.
We got
go.
navigation up. It's showtime. That's what we're here for.
We got this. I think so.
Cool.
I've been chasing you round the sun, digging tunnels just to try and catch up. But I stayed happy while times got sad. There's a blue sky, baby, just time for it all comes back. Lost my mind just a couple of times. Wrote a few songs, too many rhymes.
We are officially underway with a mix of emotions, of excitement and nerves. A pretty intense storm rolled through yesterday, so we are hopeful that our forecast proves accurate with calm seas ahead. I can't imagine operating a vessel back in the day without hundreds of apps at our disposal and so much information right at our fingertips. Especially when we cross over the shipping channel today, it is so nice to know which massive ships are on the move and they're heading. An important takeaway from our training that I want to emphasize again here is connecting with your partner after you dock or pull away from the dock to talk about what went well, what didn't, and how you can improve. Even though this one was relatively low stress without any boats or any traffic, it's still an opportunity to practice talking it over and just making sure we're always on the same page, or at least trying to be. You may be wondering where our little ones are while we're underway here. And fortunately, my parents came along with us for the journey and have been a massive help with the kids, allowing us to be fully attentive during our training. And since this was our maiden voyage, it's nice to know we have support with the kids if and when shit hits the fan. So thanks Mom and Dad for helping us out with this one as we learn how to handle this boat. So once we got into open water in the Chesapeake Bay, I hopped down into the pilot house to be with the family. As much as it's nice to cruise up from the top, we really enjoy it down here, being able to all be together in the comforts of our moving home. And since the weather is a bit gloomy and a bit nipply, it was perfect. So we're surfing the waves a little bit. We're about 10 nautical miles in. We have about 3 more hours to go, maybe more. Slow and steady. We're going 9.1 knots. We're against the current, so that kind of stinks. But we're chugging along here. Slow and steady.
Yeah, you gotta look at him. Looks like he might be turning.
Right?
See, either that or we're just passing it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he might have directed his course. So there's a big naval ship out, and one of the things Scott said was when you're in big open water, these container ships or these naval vessels, these big ships move fast. So they might be looking like they're far away, but in reality, they're pretty close. So they could sneak up on you pretty quick and you don't want to be caught in front of them. That was a little adrenaline rush, a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
But
boy out there.
Yeah, it's huge. Under the 2-hour mark, still hanging. Oh, both kids are down.
Both kids are down.
We're almost coming up river now, so we're almost out of the bay. The water is getting much calmer here, and the winds are supposed to die down too by the time we get to the dock in 2 hours. So that is quite nice. sunny day all around though. Lots of clouds in the sky. We're not seeing the sun at all. But we're cruising. Going 10 knots. One thing I've really noticed on this crossing is how aware you need to be. Although the Chesapeake is a large body of water, there's still a bunch of ship traffic. Even though there's not too many pleasure boaters out today because the weather is kind of gloomy and a bit rough, to be honest, there's still a lot going on. Tay's at the helm right now, keeping an eye on things while I pop down here to get away from the noise and chat with you guys. But we're using our apps like Marine Traffic to monitor ship traffic. We're also using the Windy app to monitor the weather and just being aware of which way the wind is blowing and if any conditions are changing. And then lastly, our Aqua maps for our navigation. And it's just a really good reminder of how important it is to stay connected, whether we're out on the water, at home, or traveling internationally. And speaking of international travel, we use Holofly's international eSIMs every time we go on an international trip. Holofly is available in over 200 plus destinations with truly unlimited data plans, which is my absolute favorite part about them. We've been using them since 2022 and recommend them to all of our friends and family, and you guys of course, because they are a long-term partner of this channel. Holofly makes it incredibly easy to plan for your trip. You can purchase your eSIM before your trip by selecting your destination or an entire region like Europe or Latin America, and then select the number of days or the duration of your trip, how long you want to use your eSIM for. With Holofly, you no longer have to worry about finding local eSIMs once you arrive, and you save money with your local carrier not having to pay for that expensive international global daily pass. If you're traveling for more than 30 days, they now have a monthly global eSIM with unlimited data and unlimited hotspot. Coverage is pretty much everywhere, including the United States. And we're going to be using that when we take this boat to Canada and the Bahamas to make things as easy and stress-free as possible. Holofly has 24/7 chat support and over 65,000 positive reviews on Trustpilot, so you know you're covered wherever you go. For your next trip, get an eSIM by Holofly by going to eSIM.holofly.com or downloading their mobile app, selecting your destination and the number of days that you want to go, and use our coupon code Mathers on the Map for 5% off your order. And a big thanks to Holofly for sponsoring today's video and helping us stay connected wherever we go. That's 507. Just went into the engine room because our bilge alarm or indicator light has still been on. It's been on for like an hour, so I went down there and checked it out. Then I found that the starboard side turbo, where the exhaust elbow meets the turbo, there's black soot, so I'm gonna have to tighten that clamp down. Hopefully that resolves the issue. I'll clean it up and then we'll take it out again and run it a little high and see. I was hoping to do like a carbon burn off and run the engines a little bit higher, but not with that soot already leaking at 2,000 RPM. It's not going to do that. So we got to figure out our plan for the buoys or the fenders and our lines. I think we should put one maybe over there. No wake really. Doing good. Yeah, we're good. There's literally no wind in this class. I can't. What? You need the small fender here for the port. I don't know how many we have. Okay. On starboard. That's fine. I don't think we need another one on starboard. Just right there pretty much if you can. Yeah. And then we'll put one on this cleat. We'll put this one on this cleat if you come around. I think it's just common courtesy. I think we should just, I mean, it's probably overkill. But. Our slip does not have any pilings between our neighboring boat, which is something that I was not used to and we didn't experience during training, so this was the first time docking next to a boat without any object like a piling or a dock between it. So you can say I was a bit extra cautious trying to stay away from the boat as much as possible. As you can see here, I was a little too cautious, not giving my starboard side enough room to line up properly with the dock to back in. So, like we learned in training, I came out of the slip to reset for a second attempt and avoid getting myself into trouble.
Losing our breath and we're losing our pride. Politician gambles while the old man
Ryan?
dies. While the old man dies.
Good. Again, on the second attempt, I was still too cautious about the neighboring boat and got too close to the dock again. But we eventually got her on, and I remembered to use the bow thruster to help push that bow over to make room and get us lined up. One of our other neighbors, Frank, came out to give us a hand with the lines, which was very generous. And Frank, if you're watching this, thank you so much. We realized the boating community is so helpful and kind, and it's really nice to experience. One takeaway here is that we're going to install a backup camera to help with the visibility, since it's quite difficult to see the stern from the upper helm and from the springline cleat location where Taylor hangs when we first pull into the slip. Overall, I'd say our first docking experience was a success. Low stress, no panicking, and we got her in just fine with no damage to the boat. So that's a win. And again, a big thanks to Mom and Dad for helping us with the kids while we were doing this. Thank you, Frank.
How you doing, Cap?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Good.
Let
Daddy go out.
I'm putting on the power so we can watch all the things we want to watch and do. How you doing, bud? You're good? Thank you for being such a good boy. Guess what we get to do? We get to ride your bike. Now the lines look good.
Gotta get this fender too.
Okay, we officially made it back.
Officially made it back. Kev got it on his second try. His first try, he was only off by like a foot. Crushed it.
Yeah, I wasn't lined up properly with this one right here, but you got it in second time, so that worked out. And yeah, I mean, I feel pretty good.
You crushed it.
I think we'll be all right. The key is gonna
Be with the kids.
be with the kids. We gotta navigate, figure that out. We gotta navigate that in the navigator.
We do.
Isn't that nice?
I see what you did there. I'm gonna leave this outside for a little
Let it dry.
to see if it'll dry a bit.
While the gang heads to the park, Wyatt was really wanting to ride his bike, and the last few days have been absolute crap. So Kevin is bringing him out on the bike with his parents, and I am cooking dinner for all of us. So got the house all straightened up. Chicken is on the stove. We're having chicken tacos. Now I just have to prep everything else. Logan was up at 4 this morning and didn't want to go back to sleep, so I did already prep my guac because I knew that we were going to have a long day on the water, and I wasn't sure how much time we would have once we got back, so that's already done. So now I just have tomatoes and cheese. Nothing like missing half the bowl. All right, so my sister FaceTimed me and I dropped the ball recording the rest of dinner, but it's ready and the gang's all here.
Celebration dinner.
Woohoo! Even Lolo. Ready to eat, girl? Hi, sweet girl.
That was very good. Very good, Mama. In the next episode, we get out the tools and spend time at the dock to start tackling the boat projects, which I'm quickly realizing never seem to end. Well, anyway, hope you guys have a great week, and we'll see you next Tuesday.